Hi everyone, Coach Rochelle here. Today I'm going to share with you my top 5 nutritional tips on how to lose fat during menopause and at 50 and beyond. And all of these components that I'm about to mention, they all come from nature, no preservatives, non-preserved food. All right, so that's important to remember. All right, number 1 is protein. So as we age, we process protein less efficiently. So the recommendations for older adults is 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Now I want you to do your own research and your own homework. So Google what that looks like in a meal. And the reason that we need added is because we need to guard against age-related muscle loss called sarcopenia. Also, those who tend to have more protein in their diet tend to have greater bone mineral density. And that is very important too, because we have to do what we can to guard against osteopenia and osteoporosis at 50 and beyond. And when we have protein in our meals, it tends to stabilize our blood sugar. That's very important, so we don't experience the insulin spikes. And then protein makes us feel fuller and more satiated till our next meal. Number 2 is fiber. And today when I'm talking about fiber, I mean fibrous vegetables and fruits. That's what I'm talking about right now. So the fibrous vegetables and fruits with a beautiful rainbow of colors, they help us to guard against heart disease and type 2 diabetes. They are anti-inflammatory. They make us more sensitive to insulin. And they help with memory function, help with vision function. They boost our immune system. And the things that help us are the little components that help make those colors, all the little compounds that make the beautiful colors in those fruits and vegetables and the antioxidants. So it's important to make sure you have these fibrous vegetables and fruits in your meals as part of your meals, and they make you feel fuller for sure. And one of the wonderful things about them is if you have that in your meal, you are going to feel fuller. And yet, if you plan properly, you can be in that calorie deficit that will help with the fat loss. And yet you are packing your body with nutrient-dense food. And now, number 3 are the fats. So with your saturated fat, you want to go below 10% of your fat from saturated. And you want to lean more toward the monounsaturated and the polyunsaturated. So the polyunsaturated has the omega-3 fatty acid, and they will lower your bad cholesterol, your LDLs, and increase your HDL, the good cholesterols. And it also helps you with brain function. And then your monounsaturated, you will find in many different plant-based foods. And of course, fat makes you feel more satiated and more satisfied. Just be aware of where you're getting it from. And it makes you feel more satisfied, so you are not as driven to snack in between meals. Number 4 is water. And when I say water, I mean plain, boring water. But it's very important that we make friends with water because our bodies are made up of mostly water. And an interesting fact about hydration is that when we are thirsty, we're already a little bit dehydrated. And when we are feeling like we want to grab for a snack in between meals, it's often because we're thirsty and we're misreading that signal and we're grabbing for food instead of hydrating with water. So very important. And of course, water does so many amazing things. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps make your skin glow. It helps with digestion, and it helps boost our metabolism. And everybody wants the secret to a boosted metabolism, especially when we're 50 and beyond. And water is one of the pieces. So drink your water. And number 5 is no snacking. I know this is really tough. Everybody struggles with this. I struggle with it at times as well. But let me explain how we're going to make it easier. All right. So all of the components that I just mentioned, the protein, the fiber, the fat, and drinking water, all of these things, if you have them built into your meals and they are adequate amounts, you are not going to feel as hungry and be as driven to snack. I know it's hard to believe, but if you build it properly, you will not feel as hungry. You will feel more satisfied and be able to wait to your next meal. And another amazing thing about not snacking is that we have fat burning hormones, and some of them do their work in between our meals when we are not snacking. So let's let them do their jobs. They are our friends. So let's review. Protein, fiber, fat, especially the healthier fats, yes, and water, plain water, no snacking. These tips are life-changing. So please add them into your meals. Let me know, comment below how that is for you, how it's working. Now, I do want to mention that what works for your friend isn't necessarily going to work for you. You have to do a little experimentation and see how your own body responds to these different components. For example, the different types of fibrous vegetables and fruits, and for the monounsaturated fats, your nuts and seeds, and see how your body responds and pay close attention. And just do some experimentation. You will find what works for you. But this is an amazing blueprint of what truly works and are my 5 biggest nutritional tips that I give my clients, and I also live by them myself. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share this video with someone who wants to redefine what it is to be 50 and beyond. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the notification bell. And thank you again. I'll see you next time.